Last week, I climbed over high mountain passes, flew over Craters of the Moon National Monument, and landed in American Falls, Idaho. In this video, I climb farther into the Rocky Mountains, fly over the Cache Valley, and attempt to land in 21 gusting 29 without breaking my plane.
American Falls, experimental silver zenith, downwind to 03, American Falls.
He's going to land short. As in, good short.
American Falls, silver zenith, make this a touch and go. American Falls.
American Falls traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilo, taking off runway 03. I'll be departing the area to the southeast, American Falls.
Luscombe, silver zenith, I lost of power. He's like to stay here, American Falls.
What's that?
I had a loss of power. I think I ran out of fuel in one tank.
Oh, really?
Let's try this again.
Oh, yeah, be careful.
Always switch to the fullest tank.
Yeah, good advice.
Upon departing American Falls, I hung a right and began climbing. I would need to get from 4,400 feet up and over the Bannock Range to around 9,000 feet to clear the Bear River Range. That would also be about the altitude I'd want when I arrived at Evanston-Uinta Airport.
American Falls traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilo, departing the area to the southeast, American Falls. So, we got some hills here that I'm going to need to climb up and over. Oil pressure's good, oil temperature's good. Yeah, I'm going to keep going at a good climb here, keep it around 70. Alright, once we're over this little hump here, I think there's a sort of valley there, and should be a piece of cake. That's the only obstacle that's close here.
On the way, I flew across the southern border of Idaho into Utah right about the time I got to the 50-mile-long Cache Valley. The valley was first discovered by Europeans around 1818 and was subsequently worked by many fur traders from the Hudson's Bay Company, the Northwest Fur Company, and the Rocky Mountain Fur Company. Its name comes from fur trappers who hid their furs in caches in the area to protect them from theft and damage. Although Salt Lake City ended up as the location for the headquarters of the Mormon Church, the Cache Valley had been previously recommended to Brigham Young as a good spot. In a battle with the Shoshone in the Cache Valley on January 29, 1863, the United States Army killed at least 250 of the Indians, 400 to 500 by some estimates, the greatest number of Indians ever killed in a single fight with the U.S. military. I'll leave it up to the viewer to reach his own conclusion regarding whether or not this attack was justified. Just before the Bear River Range, I flew past Logan, Utah, a city of around 50,000 named after a fur trader, and the location of the main campus of Utah State University.
Got some bumps here. We've got some mountains in front of us. It's pretty smooth over that big valley. Got a little headwind here.
The only obstacles left to surmount before getting to Evanston were two mountain ranges, the Bear River Range and the Monte Cristo Range. Some of their peaks reach more than 9,000 feet, although I didn't fly directly over them and so didn't particularly challenge the Luscombe's service ceiling. U.S. Highway 89 is the only major route through the mountains and follows Logan Canyon.
CTAF 123. And ASOS 120.
Evanston, Uinta County, Burns Field, Evanston, Wyoming. Automated weather observation 1853 Zulu. Wind 060 at 21. Peak gusts 29er.
In case you didn't catch that, winds at Evanston are 21 gusting 29. The truth is that I really haven't done much with crosswind landings. This is going to be interesting.
Dew point minus 09er Celsius. Altimeter 3035. Remarks. Density altitude 7,800.
Okay, well that's exciting, but it looks like it's just about down the runway. .71, pattern is 81. So yeah, it sounds like the wind is down the runway. So, 20 miles an hour down the runway. I don't know. I could probably do that. Alright, we just switched to this tank. It is full. I'll forget about fuel for the moment. Evanston traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilos, 10 miles to the northwest at 8,700. I'm going to orbit the field at 8,700 and then descend to pattern altitude for landing, Evanston. So I'm in Wyoming. I didn't even know when I crossed the border. Wasn't paying attention.
I'm actually still in Utah, right about at the tip of this arrow. I just didn't realize that the airport was so close to the border. In fact, the runway is actually on the border. It's in 2 states.
Is that it right there? That must be it. All right, well, let me overfly it. Decide what to do. Evanston traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilo, 4 miles to the northwest at 8,600. I'm going to orbit the airport at 8,600, then descend to pattern altitude, Evanston. So let's take a look at this airport. Pattern altitude is 82, so yep, I'm getting blown that way. Evanston traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilos on a 45 for a left downwind for runway 5, Evanston. Alright, don't be afraid to go around. Evanston traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilo, left downwind for runway 5, Evanston. Evanston traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilo, left base, runway 5, Evanston. Evanston traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilo, final runway 5, Evanston. Oh, dropped it in a little bit. Holy crap! Woo! Holy crap! I'm happy to be down. That was exciting. Oh, so happy to be on the ground.
Come back next week when I attempt to fly from Evanston, Wyoming to Rifle, Colorado in questionable weather conditions.